Hey everybody. So good to see everybody. Happy Tuesday. I want to talk to you about something that I have been noticing, and by talking to so many salon owners, and the question keeps coming on and on and all the time. How to get organized. I am lacking organization skill. I find myself doing so many things all the time. I get overwhelmed. I know how many things that I need to do, but it's just I never get enough time. And I want to talk to this, vision of what you want to create, or what company you want to do, or how you want to live your life is not enough. It's absolutely not enough. It takes such a huge amount of focus and even tunnel vision in order to create exactly what you want. So vision is absolutely not enough. It's nice to have a vision. It's good to have a vision, but it's in the actions that you're actually going to move forward. And if you find yourself not getting the results that you want, you have to look and see, where is your time spent? Where's your time spent? Is it spent on the right thing? Is what you're spending your time is going to give you the result that you want? Again, vision is not aligned with only with what you want in this life. Asking the questions of how is this company going to serve your goals, how you are going to be impacting the people or the community or yourself, is what you want to see from the company to serve you. And that's the very first question you need to ask yourself. I ask these questions many in our discovery calls is, well, what do you really want? How much money do you want to take home? When I ask, what's your vision? I get questions like, I want to build this company and I want to have 20 employees, and I want to franchise, and I want to grow this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, fine, that's great. That's all wonderful. It's beautiful. And I want to donate a lot of money. I want to be part of philanthropy's journey, and I want to create education, and I want to impact, the industry in such a good way. Well, those are all great wants and ideas, and I love them. They all should be implemented in the grand plan. You have to have a grand plan. The vision should reflect your wants. What do you want to get out of all of this? Because if you're not getting out of all of this what you really want, you're just treading water. You're going to a place where you don't know. It's like, okay, I wanna drive from where I am to this place, but I don't have a map to navigate, right? So again, I'm not talking about a roadmap. Here's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about be really specific of what you want. Do you want to make a certain amount of money? Do you want to work a certain amount of hours? How do you want to come every day to work? What is your role that you want to take? If money was not an issue, if if time was not an issue, if you had that soul devotion to a cause, what would that be? And you need to choose to know exactly what is it that you want to get from it. And once you do, things are going to align to that. Then you will know exactly who do you want to hire? Who do you want in your team? They have to have the same attributes or the same wants that you want. If you want to have a lifestyle business that serves your lifestyle, that will impact other people life, like for example, my dream was always to work with children that are starving themselves to death, and I always wanted to be part of building a nonprofit for that. That was a huge thing for me. And I created that. I made that dream come true. But it wasn't because, I had a grand vision. It's because I knew that that's what I want. So what is your dream? What do you want to do right now? And I want to give you a little bit tool so you can find your way, okay? And how you can make that how you can go into the action zone, how you can move from knowing what you want to the action that you want. So here's something that could help. I'm going to draw here a little triangle, and I call it the goal setting triangle. That's the goal setting triangle. So the number one that I want you to think about is what is the number, okay, that you want to close on every month. So if you wanted your company to bring, let's say, $50,000 of revenue a month, $10,000 revenue a month, what would it look like? Okay, so I want you to put down a goal that it has cash on it, because yes, I know money is not everything. I know, and you shouldn't always be driven by money. I'm all 100% with you, but without money, you cannot do a lot of things, such as building a philanthropy nonprofit organization, or investing in your freedom, or investing in your staff. So we need to have that goal lined up. So if it's $50,000, then I want you to write down the goal is $50,000 for the first quarter of next year. Okay, so let's do $50,000 is what I want to get for next year. The next thing I want you to do is to put down the what. Okay, the what. The what is, what can you do in order to create $50,000 income per month? What are you going to do? What are the things that you can do? Things like run a sale. Things like create a different service. Things that you can do to make sure that you're all elevating your income every day, every week, so you can get to $50,000 revenue. So maybe it will mean that I need to sell $20,000 worth of retail products. Great, write it down. Maybe it means that your best selling service item is hair color. So let's say that if you sold 10 times hair color, is much better than to sell 10 times haircut. So let's focus on selling 10 times hair color, right? That is the business thinking that I want you to generate right now. So the what, okay, is what are you going to, 3, 4, or 5 things that you're going to do, that you can do, that will bring you that type of an income. What are they? Once you create the what, then I want you to go into the how. Okay, so I want you to go into the how. The how means that it will say, so how am I going to do that? What actions do I need to do in order to execute the what? That's how you create goal setting, and that's how you actually become in the action zone. So first identify what is the amount of total revenue that you want to bring into your company for this month, maybe for the first quarter of the year. Then what are the things that I can do with my team, with my staff, or with my suite, right? So what are the things that I can do? And I want to give you an example to maybe make it a little bit easier. Maybe what you want to do is you want to invest in hair restoration department. Okay, maybe you want to build a trichology center in your company. Maybe you want to invest in a new product line that has much higher revenue. Maybe you want to elevate your retail prices. So for example, if a shampoo is $14 and you're charging ticket price at $28, maybe what you want to do is go from $28 and sell that shampoo bottles for $34. If you did that and everybody got that, you're going to multiply your income. Just something simple like that. I want you to think about things, get creative, get resourceful. And then write down, well, how am I going to do it? What are the actions that you need to take in order to make that happen? Now, this is really important. So when you have this roadmap, and this is a simple roadmap, you can do that with yourself, you can do it with your staff, for each and one of them. When you have that, of course, you have to close it down by asking, well, if I do that and I do bring the $50,000, what would that do for me? What am I going to get from that? How is the company going to serve, what I want to do? And that is the question you should ask every time before you start any kind of a project. Is this project worth it? Is it going to deliver what I wanted to deliver? Really, really, really important. So when I do a discovery call and I ask everybody, well, what do you want? What do you want out of your life? What do you want out of your company? What is the really things? It takes them such a long time to really think about, because nobody ever asks you that questions. How much money do you want to make? What do you want to really do? Right? How can you create some sort of a consistency that allow you not to work 24/7, like, being a slave to that time devil that tells you all the time, that little time devil that tells you all the time there's not enough time in a day. Because let me tell you something, there's so much time in the day. It's just a question, how do you utilize your time? And by utilizing your time the way you're doing it right now, are you getting what you want? Are you? Is it going to get you there? Or are you going to always tell yourself lies that tell you, one day I'll get there? Well, I'm going to challenge you. That one day get there might never get there. So maybe you just make a challenge to yourself, or maybe you commit to yourself that one day starts now. And then create what that one day means. What does it mean? And then what do I need to do in order to make it happen? And then what are the actions that I need to do in order to make it happen? So, happy Tuesday. Let's make things happen now, not one day. See you soon.